Are you pregnant? Do you have any fetishes? Do you wish you would have stayed in Simireli because it was a steady income? Do you miss anything about being in Simireli? To be honest, no. Hi guys, I am gonna do a fun little Q&A today because I like Q&As and they're fun. I just said that. While I do it, I'm gonna do my nails because I started doing my own Gel X nail polish and I had a lot of fun doing it. It takes me like 4 hours. So I thought I would just answer some questions while I do that. First question, are you pregnant? I don't know why that is a question, but no. I'm not pregnant. I'm kind of scared of getting pregnant in general. Like, I don't really know how I'm going to survive having kids. At one point, I only wanted to adopt, but I don't know if I want to do that anymore necessarily. I'm not sure what I want. I just know that I'm absolutely terrified of pushing a baby out of my vagina because that scares the crap out of me. But no, I'm not pregnant. And I can tell you that for sure because I went to the emergency room the other day because I have an ovarian cyst and I was having a bunch of pain in my like lower right stomach abdomen area. And they have to do a pregnancy test on you because it could be an ectopic pregnancy. I think that's the term. And that's like super, super dangerous. And they needed to make sure that I didn't have that first. So not only did I get 2 pee tests, but I also got a blood pregnancy test. So definitely not pregnant. Next question was, if you didn't have to take into account anyone else, what would you be doing in life right now? My life probably wouldn't be that different. I kind of married someone whose ideals and life plan is very similar to mine. That's why we got married so young, because I felt like we both wanted to do unconventional career paths. We both wanted to, you know, live near the city or in a new city. We wanted to move to different states. We wanted to travel a lot. We both wanted to make, you know, a similar amount of money in life. Like that was our similar, like we had similar goals. So I honestly don't think my life would be that different if I wasn't married to Emin. All right, next question. Special brownies or cocktail? It's a very interesting question. I love the questions you guys ask. I guess that person is asking would I rather have weed or alcohol. You know, I've never eaten special brownies, ever. So I don't know what that experience would be like, but at this point in my life, probably a cocktail because I've drank a lot. Not a lot, but like frequently in the past few months, and I've only smoked weed once, which I haven't told you guys about, but I have smoked weed once in the past couple months, and it was a very small amount, and it was a short period of time that I was high, so like it wasn't that big of a deal. I just haven't smoked weed or ingested weed in a very long time, so probably a cocktail, just because it's more realistic, but I'm not opposed to special brownies. Okay. Who would you date if you were gay? That's the most random, interesting question I've ever heard. Are they asking about someone in my personal life? Are they asking about a celebrity? I don't know. If I were gay, I didn't like men, and I had a woman, I'm just gonna pick a celebrity because that's easier. I used to would have said Megan Fox to this answer, but honestly, since seeing her relationship with Machine Gun Kelly, I don't like her as much anymore. I still think she's like one of the hottest people ever, but I wouldn't wanna date her because I think she's a little wacky. So, okay, wait. Drinking this just reminded me of the sponsor of today's video. So let's go to the sponsor while I think about who I would date if I was gay, and then we'll be right back. Before we continue with the video, I wanted to just tell you guys about the sponsor of today's video, which is Hydrant. Hydrant is a really awesome company that offers some different products that I really love to use in my daily life that I wanted to tell you guys about. They have a basic hydration pack that you can put into your water. I have a variety pack that has grapefruit, lime, and blood orange flavors, so 3 different ones. Personally, I mix the grapefruit and the lime and it's really good, but all you have to do is mix it into your water and it just helps you get hydrated quicker. It offers 3 times the electrolytes of a sports drink without artificial sweeteners, stevia, or synthetic colors, which I really love. And I started drinking this every single day. Like I just mix it into my water and take it with me all day long because I noticed some serious dehydration symptoms in my day-to-day life. Like I feel very lethargic and tired a lot of the time. And I think it's because I don't drink literally any water. So on the days when I do drink Hydrant, like today, I feel so much more energetic. And I know how important it is to be hydrated. So something like this just makes it so much easier. Like I don't have to chug a million cups of water. I can just have have one of these or 2 of them or whatever in my water, and it helps me get hydrated so much easier. But they also have a sleep hot cocoa, which is really cool. It has melatonin in it, which if you guys have taken that before, it helps you fall asleep, it helps you stay asleep, but you can use that before you go to bed. They also have a prebiotic booster, which you can add with your hydrant products to support gut health, cardiovascular health, normal fat metabolism, and it can promote urinary tract health as well. So I really like all this stuff because it just makes it a little bit easier to be that much healthier and hydrated in your daily life. And all this stuff tastes really good and has really good ingredients. So if you guys want to try some hydrant products, you can sign up for a subscription of Hydrant's Hydrate Variety Pack and Sleep Hot Cocoa and receive a free pack of the pre and probiotic boosters, usually worth $67. So you can get this for $41.98. That's 37% off. Okay, back to the video. Okay guys, I'm back. It's literally been like an hour and I'm still trying to soak these off because sometimes they're kind of stubborn and don't want to come off. So I've been thinking about what woman I would date if I was gay. And I don't know. You know who's my Instagram crush is Olivia Ponton. I think she's a beautiful woman and I would date her if I was gay. Okay, there's my answer. I don't know her and I don't know if that's a good answer. It's just who I can think of right now. Okay? Anyway, let's move on to the next question. Do you have any fetishes? No. Would you rather be roommates with one of your exes or one of Emin's exes? Probably one of Emin's exes because I dated a lot of horrible men who did really bad things to me, and he dated like a lot of normal women. Like he didn't like actually date people. He kind of like had like very chill relationships and they didn't end in like turmoil or anything for the most part. So yeah, I would probably want to live with one of his exes for that reason. I think there's probably one of them, maybe even multiple, who are very nice, chill girls. Do you have inverted nipples? Cause girl, I do, and I feel alone. You know, I thought I did for a long time, but I don't think I do. No offense. I don't want to talk too much about my nipples because there's weird people on the internet, but you know what? It doesn't matter what your nipples look like. There's plenty of girls who have inverted nipples and probably men, I don't know. It's perfectly normal, so don't be insecure about it, okay? Last question before I go sit back at the table and try to finish this. You had family untrusting of your partner, so they're trying to say, my family didn't necessarily trust Emin, which is true. Have you ever felt like that towards any of their partners? So did I ever not like any of my siblings' partners? The answer is I mind my business because that's what you should do. I mind my damn business. I don't care. I don't care who people marry. I don't care who they're in relationships with. So it doesn't really matter if I trusted them or not. I didn't really form an opinion like that because it doesn't matter. Because if my siblings were engaged, if they were married, nobody gives a shit what I think and they shouldn't. So it's kind of irrelevant and I didn't really form opinions on people. It's now 7 p.m. The sun's going down. I feel sick. I have been doing my nails for so long and I'm starting to feel like lightheaded. I don't know why. All I've done is just soak off my nails and now I'm putting the new ones on, but I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, I'm gonna answer a couple more questions. Okay, this is a very interesting question that somebody asked me. I feel like I've said that about all the questions, but someone said, do you wish you would have stayed in Simireli because it was a steady income? And I wonder if people say this because they hear me talking about my money issues and they're like, oh, she must make less money now. I have never talked about my financial side of being in Simireli ever, but in terms of a steady income, my income is actually extremely steady nowadays. And I actually make a lot more money than I used to make in Simireli because I have my own channel, but I'm not splitting it 6 ways. Maybe it's not consistent, like I knew 100% that a certain amount of money would come into my bank account in Simireli, but it wasn't anything more than I'm making now. And I still know that I'm gonna make money doing YouTube. The same amount is guaranteed pretty much as last time, but I make way more off like brand deals and stuff because I didn't used to do brand deals before. Like even my dad, sorry, I'm kind of calling him out on this one. Even my dad, when I was going to leave Simireli, he was like, oh, you're not gonna make any money. Like he was worried about me doing my own thing because I wouldn't make nearly as much money as if I was in Simireli, which turned out to be very untrue. I'm doing really good. And the only reason that I don't have money is because my spending habits are worse now and because I am paying for 2 people instead of 1. And also when I was in Simireli, I didn't have a rent or a car payment really. I didn't have any expenses really at all. And now I have a lot more expenses. I have a dog. Like my life is really different now. So I make a lot more money now. I just spend a lot more money. For the last question, I actually wanted to answer another Simireli question because you guys want to know, it's fine. Someone said, do you miss anything about being in Simireli? And to be honest, no. I don't know if that's insensitive to say, but I wasn't really happy. Like I wasn't doing what I love to do. And I kind of felt like I was trapped in a way because I like committed to this thing when I was really young and I didn't really understand, I guess, the length of it. And towards the end, I was just very unhappy. And on a daily basis, I would like leave our like meetings and everything just like very unhappy. So no, I don't miss anything about it. I don't know if that's insensitive, but I'm happier now. So not really. And then the last question was, will you ever go back to Simireli, or will you ever start making music or anything like that? And honestly, no, I don't see myself ever going back into Simireli just because my life is better now, in my opinion. Maybe I'll do music one day. I don't know. I feel like in order to do a music career, you kind of need to like live and breathe music, and I like it, you know, like I write music sometimes still, and if I were to ever have a music career, I would probably just like put music out on like Spotify or something, and that's about it. I definitely just wouldn't do like a intense typical music career like what Emin is trying to do, because it's just not really my thing. Like I don't think about music like 24/7 like he does, and I don't like want to tour or like go to the studio every day or anything like that. So no, to answer those questions, no and no. I'm very happy right now. So looking back on my past, I wouldn't ever want to go back to that because I wasn't nearly as happy as I am now for a multitude of reasons. Okay guys, I didn't exactly finish my nails. I have to go watch Emin because he's at band practice and he wants me to come listen. But this is all I did. Can you see? I basically just added the extension, but I still have to paint them. So sorry you didn't see the finished result. But I love you guys and I will be back in a couple days.